Okay, so here's the machine sitting back here. So this has been moved to the back because even though it's only a 120 volt circuit, it's a 20 amp. And they wanted to leave it in a different place and run an extension cord. And you can't do that. So they moved this to the back space here. And we're in the process of just cleaning it out because you can see it looks old because it's been sitting here. Just running water through it. I did put it in freeze. I'm not going to let it freeze hard, but I did put it in freeze just to see what was going on. And sight glass definitely was acting like it was low. We're going to put the testos on it, see some operating pressures. They have an existing machine set up front that I can pull a bucket of mix from and put it in here once we get this sanitized if we think it's going to work, and then actually make a frozen drink. What we're doing, because I have to have mix, is we're go ahead and taking, I churned this up for a minute just so we didn't have all sugar on the bottom, and now I'm taking the mix and putting it in the other machine so we can actually let it cool. All right, I actually just talked to Stoelting Tech Support because my good friend at Stoelting always said, don't trust the 448 sight glasses. And I was just discussing pressures with the Stoelting tech, and he was like, hey, target pressures on this are about 205 and 31. Look. So my pressure's spot on. So now we're just gonna wait for it to satisfy. I'm gonna simulate real quick. All right, so when I hold this sideways, I simulate resistance, and then when it comes back, we pull. So we're gonna clean this. We're gonna dump this. I didn't take any of this apart or anything and make sure it's properly lubed. I just wanted to check the function of the machine first. There you go. All right. Sugar content. Spot on. You want it to be like 13 to 15. All right, so the last thing I'm waiting for now, we took it all apart, we sanitized it, lubricated everything, assembled it how it's supposed to be. Now I'm looking at the shutdown system, right, which you can see is this. Watch this rod carefully when I turn it off. It ever so slightly settled left, and as we turn it on, it ever so slightly pushes right, because that's the resistance. That's the resistance of the thickness. So as it gets to be the proper thickness, we're not quite there yet. As it gets to be the proper thickness, she's going to kick over. You can adjust this, but you shouldn't have to. There's also different springs. Green is for slush and red is for ice cream. This one actually only has 2 green springs in it. But some units, because they're interchangeable, they have 2 springs, and there's a circuit board in there with a jumper that has 2 pins. It has 3 pins, and the top 2 are shake, and the bottom 2 are slush, and this is slush, and it is set properly. So yeah, I have no doubt we're going to get there and we're going to satisfy. We don't move these machines, so they put it here on the floor. I'm not allowed. One, I can't pick this thing up myself and move it. I'm not allowed to either. They have a machine in place up front, and so what I have to do is do a proper startup on it, make sure the pressures are good, the amp draws are good, product's freezing properly, we're good to go. The fact that this is on the floor, that's on them. Not trying to be a jerk or anything about it, it's just the way it is. From a liability perspective, I can't touch their old machine, and we are not, the setup of this machine. We are just the startup of the machine. So there you go, she's satisfied. So when I bump it, it's gonna run. You can see that is now pushing the lever. And once it holds it for like 30 seconds, she shuts down. So, this is that's our consistency, which for a margarita machine is right.